So your child has an interest in music and is taking music lessons, but you yourself do not have a musical background. Well, you're not alone. Not having a musical background does not disqualify you from raising talented musicians. History is littered with stories of highly successful musicians whose parents did not play a musical instrument. So the first thing is taking an active interest in their learning. Children find it highly motivating when parents show a genuine interest in what they're learning. So it'd be good to make a point of asking your child to tell you about their lesson and maybe show you something that they've learned in the week. Let them tell you about where they're struggling and what it is they're enjoying. This kind of support goes a really long way. Also, it's important to put music at the heart of your home. Make it obvious that music learning is valued by everyone in the family. So think about where you place a musical instrument, for example. Let it take pride of place in the heart of the home. Don't shove the musical instrument in one corner of the house and leave it there to gather dust, because that kind of gives the impression that somehow music learning is unimportant, or even worse, is like a punishment or an inconvenience. Make time to listen to music and also discuss what you're hearing together. Expose your child to music that you listened to growing up or even your parents listened to, and allow yourself to be educated by the music that your child is listening to now. Talk about what you enjoyed about the music that you grew up with, and try not to be critical about your child's um, listening preferences, but try to accept it for what it is. Be brave and listen to other genres of music that you wouldn't normally listen to, and discuss what you both like or dislike about it. The reality is that the richer your child's musical palette is, the better a musician they will be. Live performances is part of everyday life in Nigeria. Most weekends will feature an event with a live performance, either by a live band or by traditional musicians. When you're at these events, make a point of discussing the music and listening for specific instruments or specific rhythms. Also, try a variety of age appropriate concerts where possible, in a range of different genres, ranging from classical to traditional to popular music. All of this will help enrich your child's exposure to music. The adage that you learn something best when you teach it is true also in music. Getting your child not only to tell you about what they've learned, but to also teach you is a good way to help them develop a deeper understanding of their lessons. Performances give music learning a point. Taking lessons for weeks at a stretch without actually getting an opportunity to share what you have learned with someone can be demotivating. So maybe twice or three times a year, make a point of getting your children to give an informal performance for friends and family. You could even tie this to special occasions like birthdays or Christmas. Delving beneath the surface of a musician's career and understanding how they built up their skill can be an incredibly motivating experience, especially when children are struggling with their music lessons. Giving your child ownership of their music learning is a really good way to keep them engaged. Allow your child to shape the direction of their learning. Ask them about what their musical ambitions are, what it is they would like to learn, and how they would like to use their musical skill. Taking ownership of their music learning, it actually is a great way to make your children intrinsically motivated to learn. Let them choose pieces that they wish to learn from time to time. A diet of just method book pieces or exam pieces is like giving your children carbohydrates and vegetables only, with no protein and no dessert. Help them to set realistic goals for each term and then formulate a plan on how they will attain those goals. Also hold them accountable for their success or otherwise in attaining those goals. Music achievement is a product of months and months and months of work and effort. Without the effort, there can be no achievement. So please recognize and celebrate your children's efforts on their way to major achievements like exams or performances. Equip yourself with some musical knowledge so that you can get first-hand experience of the challenges your child is facing, and you can then be able to hold more informed conversations with them. You may never attain the same skill level as your child, but you never know, you might actually enjoy the experience and you'll be able to better support your child and also speak with their teachers with a greater degree of confidence. We hope you found these 10 tips useful. Um, if you have any further questions or you need support, then please feel free to reach out to us at kumbismusiccompany.com. Thank you for your time.